Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Adaoma Onwukaeme, and today I am going to share with you some side hustle ideas for teens and students. And if this is something that interests you, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. So I know that this new year you've made some goals to financially have some money coming into your pocket, and so I thought to do this video to help you give you some side hustle ideas that could help you bring some income. Yeah, I know that you are teenagers and then you're a student, and so you may not have all the time in the world, because the most important thing is your academics. So these are only side hustle ideas that you have to tweak to be able, so that you are not your academics do not suffer. And for some of these ideas, they're kind of age restricted. So for those who are 18 and above, so these ideas will be useful for you. While some of you who are lower than 18, lower than 16, you may not find these ideas very practicable. And so let's get right into it. Number one is, if you know how to make art or handcraft, so you know how to crochet, you know how to draw, you know how to make tie and dye, you know how to be very crafty. You can do this and sell to people. Even digital arts, there are people who are very good with digital art. You can also do this as a side hustle to make art for people and sell to them. You could either sell by word of mouth, tell people that you do this, or I know you can have a Gigi store or a Jumia store, and just create a store online to reach out to people. And then you can use social media, Facebook, Instagram, even WhatsApp. Put what the things you do, put it there. People get to see it, and then people like, oh, you do this really? And then you get some jobs from there. You would have a stand in your local market, so you come back from school, you can just beg someone who has a shop, just put little of your work there, and then people get to see it, you get more visibility, right? Good. So another idea is to babysit or dog walk. Now it depends on where you're watching me from. If you're watching me from Nigeria, so babysitting option may work for you. But if you're watching me from outside of Nigeria in Western world, yes, you can do dog walking because they have lots of dogs. So babysitting, so it could your parents could help you spread this more. So in the church, wherever, you can start this you can even start a babysitting club, group of friends. So you could 3 or 4 people have a babysitting club, and then you let your community members know that we are up for babysitting. So if they have an emergency to go to, they have maybe some mothers want to run errands, you could babysit for them, or even you could even do an errand service. So if you are if you're of age and you can go to the market, you are very good with buying stuff, you can also do errand services. There are people who really need people to run errands for them. Even the elderly people, the nursing mother, even the pregnant mothers. This is an idea you could do to earn a little money to your pocket. Even cleaning is a viable idea. So there are people who go to work and are tired out, and they cannot clean, and so you could run a cleaning services, clean their houses, clean their environment, cut the grasses for a little stipend. For young adults, you could do tutoring. So you could either be a subject tutor or homework tutor. So there are children who come back with homework and their parents don't even have the time to sit with them to help with their homework. You could offer your services to help the children with homework. So for tutoring, there are lots of sites there's some sites you can render your service, like tutorial.com. We have citytutors.com.ng, prepclass.com.ng, proteach.ng, Teach.ng, Homework.ng. I'll write the sites in the description box, so you can just check them out. If it's something that you can do, you can try rendering some of your services there. And so you can even, your neighbor would tell people around, you're good in maths, you're good in English, you're good in science, so even technical drawing. For those in college, there are a lot of people who have, I had trouble with technical drawing. So you could offer your services, teach people, all these subjects, and take an earning from it. Another side hustle like that is social media management. I know that right now young people are very good with social media. So, and there are a lot of small businesses who don't have a social media presence, but for this, you need to learn some skills, some digital marketing skills, and some like content writing skills to be able to help small businesses manage their page on social media. So, and there are some scheduling app, like even Facebook Creator Studio has a scheduling app. Canva has scheduling in it, and Hootsuite. So these are some scheduling app that you can schedule some posts, so that you don't have to constantly be online to upload posts. Just schedule this post, and then at the time you schedule them, they come up on social media. So if you are very good with social media management, you could render your services to small scale businesses for them to have social media presence. The next one I'm going to mention are for people who are quite older, younger adults, students. You can freelance on freelancing site, and one freelance site is Fiverr. I teach people how to freelance on Fiverr because I also freelance on Fiverr. For me, Fiverr is you can sell any skill, anything, from shout out to writing articles to being a spokesperson. There are a lot of service that you can render through Fiverr. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description box on how to go about it. So it's my course right now on how to make money on Fiverr. I'll leave the link in the description box. Sixth idea is for this for people who are very good with cooking. You're good with cooking, you like cooking, baking. You could start a small scale catering. I have tried this before. I used to make chin-chin. Yeah. So I used to make chin-chin, and then I just put it in the shop. A hairstylist. So when people come to make their hair, they do small children, they will cry, "Mommy, I want," and they're like, "What do you want?" "I want chin-chin," and then they buy it, right? So you could make chin-chin and just distribute in different stores. Make sure your chin-chin is delicious, that people will want more. Yeah. So it could be baking. You make pie, you make different things, and then just find ways to spread the word that you make these things. And then you could also, if for example, if there are parties, people do parties, right? You could offer your service to these people who cook. You just join them as a part-timer. So whenever they are going for parties to cook, you just take you along with them, right? And alongside with this small scale catering is there are also people who cannot who do not have they do not have the time to sit to cook. So you could cook food in bulk for them. So you could cook soup, or you could just cook rice, whatever it is, in bulk, and then you're selling your skills, your cooking skills. This is another idea you could think about. But I've not done this, but I know a number of people who have done this, even from very young age, ushering jobs. So there are people who, there are events every day, and so they need ushers, they need part-time ushers. So you could offer your services maybe during weekends. Most events are during weekends, right? So you could offer your service as an usher, and this will just give you little streams of income. Another thing you can do is freelance writing. There are a lot of people, I know a lot of teenagers who are very good with writing, who have developed those writing skills. You could offer your services as a freelance writer. There are a lot of people who are on social media businesses, but they do not have content ideas on what to write for their businesses. You could sell content ideas for them. I know a lady, a very young lady, she writes content for different catering, food business. She sells content to them. So you could sell your content ideas to these businesses, but then first you need to have a social media presence. Let people know what you are doing. When they know what you're doing, you are able to sell your services to them. The one is graphic design. There are a lot of you who are very good with graphics design. So this is a viable way to make businesses need graphics to sell their events, to sell their products. So you could offer your services as a graphic designer, flyers, whatever, brochure, different things, even invoices. So you could offer your service as a graphic designer. Even pencil drawing. There's this site. Oh no, when I remember the site, I will link it. There's this site. People sell imprint.com. People sell their digital art on imprint. So you could draw beautifully and then sell these designs, and people will pay to buy them. Lastly, I don't know how viable this. It depends on the country you're watching from. You can start a print on demand store. So there are lots of print on demand store. You do not need to print. It's no capital. You just need your skills. So even writing, drawing, and so you just create this art you write something or drawing, and then you upload to this site. So just site like Teaching, Cafe Press, Printful, Printify. Yes, so you can just create your art and upload to this site, and when people buy, you get a token. But for this, I think you have to be 18 years of age to be able to make money from these sites. So what other side hustle ideas do you think teenagers or students can start doing to earn some money? Please leave them in the comment section. And if this video has helped you, don't forget, like this video and share to your friends. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Till I come your way next time, keep living intentional. Bye for now.